filming on my brand new camera, like literally so excited. I can't believe it. Can you guys see this awesome camera quality? Like I literally just can't even believe it still that I got this like new camera. But I'm gonna talk about it for a little bit just in case I have like questions. And yeah, so I got the Canon G7X Mark II. I'm currently filming on it, so this is an empty box. But I am absolutely in love with it. Actually, here's a clip of me like using it for the first time. Hey guys, Danielle here. Oh my god, I am so excited. I am filming on my new camera, the G7X Mark II. I am so freaking excited. The lighting is outstanding. I can actually see myself now when I film. It looks outstanding. Oh my god, guys, I am so excited to produce so many crazy videos for you guys. Oh my gosh, I am literally obsessed with this camera. So guys, as you can tell, I am extremely excited to be making videos for you guys again. Like so freaking excited. I cannot believe it. I feel like I'm just still in like a state of denial that I have this camera because I've actually had it since last Tuesday, but I just got done with finals, or not finals, what am I saying? Like midterms today, because I am officially on spring break. I've only been on spring break for like an hour and I had to rush home and film a video for you guys because I am literally so excited. But today I figured I would film a update video for you guys because I've been super MIA lately and a lot has happened in my life. Yeah, I apologize for being MIA. I have no better excuse as to why I wasn't filming other than school, because school's been like super hectic. But yeah, I am back on my filming grind because I am super inspired because I got this new camera. I feel like I cannot stop talking about it. Like I'm literally so obsessed, guys. Like you don't even know. Like filming on your phone versus filming on like a real camera is a complete 180. Like it just, man, I just feel so much more like a real YouTuber. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Like I'm gonna stop rambling about this new camera, but yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty excited. But first thing to talk about for my update is obviously I'm in a new background. You might not be able to tell too much. It kind of looks the same as the old background, but yeah, I need to spice that up. But anyways, I actually moved. I moved into new apartments here in Lincoln, so I'm pretty excited. I've been living here for about a month. It is one of my favorite places that I've lived thus far. They're under the same parent company that I used to live in like 2 apartments ago, so I'm used to like living with them, or like I know how they work because I used to live with like at one of their other like apartments here in town, and I have no complaints about this place. It is absolutely amazing. The management is great. She's super sweet. And maintenance requests are all fixed like within the day. So yeah, pretty excited about that. I am loving living here. If you guys don't know, I moved back in with Emily, and yeah, we've just been, you know, working it out, and like, I don't know, it feels good to like roommate with somebody again, because I used to be like living by myself for like almost an entire year, and it's like different when you move back in with somebody. But yeah, definitely love it. I feel like not as lonely anymore because like I come home and there's actually someone here. But yeah, I live with Emily now. If you guys remember our videos like way back when we used to live in our old apartment, yeah, that's the same apartment that I was talking about under the same like parent company. But yeah, if you guys have been around since like me and Emily were roommates the first time, like give this video like a huge thumbs up, because yeah. Also, with moving into my apartment, I did a move-in vlog, and it was super highly requested, and it turned out to be like a really great video. So if you guys want to see it, I will have it linked here above and also down below. The reason that I moved, on the other hand, is because I used to live in an apartment here in town, and it was called High Park. Now, I don't want to like sit here and like completely bash them, but I got out of my lease early because man, guys, we're about to go on a full rant mode because I was not happy living there. Basically, it first started when I moved in. It was just, things weren't like necessarily like clean. It was a brand new apartment, I should make that clear. It was brand new. I was the first tenant living there ever. I moved in May, and well, last May of 2016. Wow, guys, I feel old every time I say the year. But I moved in May of 2016, and there's just like a lot of things that were like wrong. It was like a lot of construction blemishes that I guess I was too like ignorant or naive to see when I was like touring the apartments. But so I wrote all the things down on like my move-in checklist, like that needed to be fixed, or like just so I wrote down just so I wouldn't get like charged for it when I eventually move out. But when I turned it in, they had someone come out and they were like, yeah, we're gonna look at it and we're gonna get it fixed. They told me exactly how it was gonna be fixed and that they were gonna come the next day and fix it. Well, come the next day, no one ever comes, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So I wait like a week, and still like no one saying anything. And none of these issues were like really big enough for me to be like too concerned. It was just like some paint, or just like, I don't know, they have like a lot of scratched like wood and like cabinetry and things like that. And I was like, okay, well, obviously they're not gonna be able to fix that, or like there's some carpet starting to come out, but at that time it really wasn't like a big of a deal. Like the carpet was staying pretty fine. But moving on down the road, closer to like December of 2016, so like, man, 4 months ago now, time flies. But I started getting like significant like drafts through like all of my window outlets and doors, and they had someone come out and look at it, and they were like, okay, yeah, what we can do is put in like outlet insulator things to protect your like heat from the outside, so the outside isn't like coming in through your outlets or whatever. I don't really know how to explain it. I mean, some technician can like better explain it than I can, but it was just like significant drafts. Like I could put my hand against my outlet and it felt like I stuck it over a freezer. So it was getting like really bad, so I had someone come out and fix it. And I was like, okay, whatever, like things got fixed. And then I started making comments about my move-in checklist, how that never got fixed. And so they said that they would come out and fix it again. Did they really come out? No. But yeah, so then what really made me mad was I noticed this was probably about January time, because like winter here in like Nebraska this year was super warm, so we really didn't start getting cold out till like mid-January. And so in January it was like super windy, and I was like, no, I'm not having this. Like it is the same, if not worse, like than it was before with like the outlets, windows, and doors. And so I called my manager up. He came up and he was like, yeah, well, this is normal. It's normal to have drafts coming through like your window on like a windy day. And I was like, no, it's not normal. Like, man, this just makes me so mad. But anyways, he was like, yeah, it's normal. And I was like, no, it's not normal. This is a brand new building. Like, no, like my parents live like a block away, and they live in like a 15-year-old home, and it does not have like as severe like drafts as this does. Like when I'm talking drafts, I'm talking like it was bad. Like I could feel a breeze coming through my outlets. Like that, like your outlets should never be like that. But yeah, so that happened, and then they sat there and told me that it was normal to be like having these drafts, and I was like, okay, whatever. Like at this point I'm seriously being taken advantage of. So I got the Better Business Bureau involved, because I was just done, and I reached my point where I was just like, no. And like when I told the Better Business Bureau, they contacted High Park right away, like the Better Business Bureau. Like if you guys are ever having a problem with like your apartments or something like that, definitely go to the Better Business Bureau, because they'll like make sure that it's fixed and will be resolved in a timely manner. So obviously, after they contacted High Park the next day, High Park decided to contact me and apologize for like all of their stuff. But they never contacted me through the Better Business Bureau. Like they solo emailed me, which is definitely like a no-no, because if we're going through the Better Business Bureau, you shouldn't be going around the Better Business Bureau to talk to me. I don't know. So I waited a week, and then they finally went through the Better Business Bureau, and the Better Business Bureau got back to me, and they were like, yeah, so they're offering to either let you terminate your lease with no like contingency, so you don't have to pay an ETF, or they're offering to work with you to get it fixed. And I was like, okay, well, I've been trying to get things fixed for a while now, and I'm not gonna stick around and like wait for it to sometime be fixed. So I was done with that. So I took the mutual release, and I got my ass right out of there. Not gonna lie, I was like completely done with it. Like I just didn't want to live there anymore. I was like completely fed up. The management was being a dick, and like the contractors were even worse than the manager. Like the contractors were just so like rude, and like, I don't know, like they'd act like I wasn't even there when they were talking about problems. They were like, oh, well, she said this, but I mean, I don't know. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why would you be doing that? Like, I'm paying like good money to live here, and you guys are just being like straight assholes to me. And I was like, no, like just bye, like I'm done. So then I started looking around at places, and I fell in love with the place that I'm living now. Just for like privacy purposes, I'm not gonna say where I live. But yeah, I absolutely love it here. It's been a complete like 180. It's extremely refreshing to like move to a place where you're actually like cared about as a tenant. Like, I don't know, like I really love living here. Like it's one of my favorite things. Like they're like one of the best decisions I've made in 2017 thus far. So yeah, like definitely so happy, and like so much less stressed that I live in like a place that I love. But also, if you guys can't hear it in the background, they are still like kind of under construction because I moved into like a brand new construction apartment. And so they still have 2 buildings under construction and they should be done in April. So sorry guys if you can hear any of like the construction noise in the background. Like sometimes they get pretty loud and actually it's pretty annoying sometimes. But they will be done in April, so till then, I apologize for all of like the construction sounds going on in the background. But yeah, I figured I'd tell you guys about how I moved and what's on with that. But also, I just kind of wanted to give like people some tips on like how to avoid like the situation that I was in. My main thing is like when you tour the apartment and they just don't seem like respectful, or because there's definitely like a lot of red flags that I just like overlooked and I was like, whatever, like I just want to move here. Like it's a nice place, it's in a great location, I just want to move here. But there's like red flags that come at like when you like start doing like your walkthroughs or like touring apartments, or when you start like talking to them more in depth. Like if you start seeing like red flags about how they're being like disrespectful maybe or anything like that, definitely don't like move there. Like it's just gonna get worse like the second you move in, because I remember touring. First I toured with a girl before they hired the manager for the new place, and the girl was like super disrespectful. Like I feel like she wouldn't give me the time of day. Like I felt like she was rushing me through like the apartments, and I was like, okay, whatever, maybe she's like busy. But really she just didn't care. Like she doesn't care about me, she doesn't care about any other tenants. And then when I looked at the apartment again, retoured it before I signed, they hired the manager, the male, that I was having a lot of issues with, but they hired him, and like it was the same thing. Like he just wouldn't give me the time of day. It always felt like he was too busy to be like worry about my problems or like anything like that, or answer any of my questions. It just seemed like very like, I don't know, it just seemed like super sketchy, and like I can't believe I even moved in there and like skipped all these red flags. But yeah. And my last tip is definitely do not sign a lease for a place that is not finished. I signed the lease for High Park when it was like 2 months from being done, a month maybe. Before it was done, like when I signed, it didn't have carpet in the apartment, or it didn't have like some of like the appliances in there yet or anything like that. I definitely would not recommend moving into like a new construction place when like the unit is not finished. Like definitely don't sign the lease. Like if you love the place, like keep looking at it and keep touring until like things are done. But I wouldn't sign a lease like a second before that, because things can change. And yeah, I don't know. That's my like 2 cents about like moving to a place that like, you know, probably shouldn't be moving to. So second thing I want to talk about and update you guys is, obviously, I want to do more videos, and I want to hear your guys' feedback on videos, like what videos like you guys want to be seeing, because right now I'm like super into vlogs. Like vlogging is life, and if you guys love these vlogs, like one day I wouldn't mind being a daily vlogger. Like I think daily vlogging is super cool and I love looking back. Like Aspen and Parker's videos, if you haven't seen them, they basically do daily vlogs Monday through Friday. And I don't know, I love watching it, and every time I vlog, I love vlogging. So if you guys want to see more vlogs, just leave like comments down below, or like any other videos that you want to see. But I have some videos coming soon that I am so excited to talk to you guys about, or at least show you guys and get up there. Other than like school. School's the same old, school is school. Like, did that even make sense? I felt like just a whole bunch of words like rolled out of my mouth. But I'm still in school, interior design. I am technically a second-year student, but I'm really a junior. And so I still have 2 more years left, and I'm almost done with my second year. So yeah, it's getting pretty exciting. We just finished a lot of our projects. They all went well. I'm in physics right now. Physics is awful. Like definitely not one of my favorite things in the entire world. I would definitely prefer doing something else other than physics. Yeah, I don't know. My brain just doesn't understand physics. Also, if you guys want to be constantly updated, definitely check out like my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I have all my links down below so you guys can stay up with me on the meantime while I'm outside of YouTube. But yeah, I'm pretty active on all those accounts. So yeah, you guys should go follow those. If you guys love this video, go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.